Hey Palworld fans, it's Justin from Palworld Tips, and we just saw Pocket Pair drop a major patch for our favorite game. Please enjoy the video and let me know what you think of this update in the comments. Let's go through some of the quicker stuff first. For major fixes, we see that they have now implemented a backup option for save data from the world selection screen. This will allow you to back up a world you have and create a copy which can then be restored at a later date. This will help in situations where you cannot connect to your world anymore, you get corrupted player files, or even if cheaters were able to get in and start destroying bases, removing players and pals, or generally ruin things. We can also see that they removed unnecessary data from accumulating in this backed up file. Most likely this is just so that it does not take up more space than needed on your PC. They've also added full support for keyboard key configuration. This means we now have access to our full keyboard and can customize what keys do what in-game. They've also added the ability to remove guild members who are not logged in. Changed long press operation during player tasks to allow continuous work by pressing the work button once. This is switchable in the options setting. Fixed issue where riding in prohibited hunting areas would not result in a crime. Improved interaction accuracy with adjusting objects. Okay, let's move on to some of the bigger changes here. Change specification so that when a PAL is instructed to attack aggressively, the PAL will attack enemies indiscriminately even if they are not in combat. This is excellent news as PALs will now be able to act on their own and defend you if you are trying to do something other than control when and where that PAL is fighting. Corrected an issue to allow PALs of rank 1 or higher to be selected as concentrated material. Higher ranked PALs yield more points when concentrated. This means we can now condense our rank 1 to 5 PALs and get more value from them. If you previously condensed a PAL and decided that you no longer want them, this is great news as the PALs you have already condensed into it have not gone to waste. Fixed bug where if a large amount of experience points were gained and the level increased to 50 all at once, PALs would not learn any active skills. I had not heard of this issue before, but this seems like a great change. Mitigated an issue where using Masanda's partner skills, Grenadier Panda, on a dungeon boss would cause the boss to get stuck in walls. Great change as well. Fixed an issue where base PALs would get stuck on top of a logging site or etc. Added measures to prevent the issue where base PALs would wander around and get stuck at the border of the base area. Fixed an issue where PALs at the base would get stuck repeatedly started transportation tasks and the light bulbs icon would appear over and over again. Added measures to prevent the issue of base PALs getting stuck in the farm on a roof. Fixed an issue where work PALs would get stuck in the summon space of PAL box when restarting the server of a dedicated server. Adjusted the default work priority of base PALs. For example, Anubis will prioritize manual labor. Significantly relaxed building restrictions for stairs and triangular roofs. This is going to be really nice, and I can't wait to play around with this and see what kind of structures I can make. Fixed an issue where sound would play in an infinite loop when PALs at the base use certain active skills. Specifications changed so that all changes in environmental temperature are added up. For example, if you put 4 campfires next to each other, the surrounding area will have the temperature of a volcano. This should be great for incubating eggs. And finally, they've implemented a relaxed working style on the monitoring stand. These all seem like extremely positive fixes to base pathing issues. We should see bases run much, much more smoothly in the future. Significantly strengthened mining power for Digtoy's partner skill. We'll have to test this and see if it is faster than using the Lightning Storm ability. Fix the abnormally high selling price of nails. If you've seen our cake production video, then you'll know that this will hurt us, but I do understand the balancing needed here. Significantly increase the number of police officers who appear when a crime is committed. We'll have to test to see how significant this change actually is. Added an electric shock effect to the Free PAL Alliance's crossbow. Adjusted the flight distance of the sphere launcher and the scatter sphere launcher. And finally, increased the sanity value recovery amount of the high quality hot springs. Renovated the server lobby, Search by server name will now work. Added the ability to view online players on a dedicated server. And please note on community servers, this will only be displayed if the setting is enabled. Fix the issue where day 5 menu was not placed. You can now adjust the in-game brightness in the settings. Many minor bug fixes. Corrected various incorrect text. And improved measures against cheating. With the implementation of the relaxed work mode on the monitoring stand, the default work state of the base where a monitoring stand has already been placed is now set to relaxed. As a result, the work speed of pals at the base is slow. We apologize for any inconvenience. There is an issue where pals created through breeding retain their passives. We plan to roll back this change as soon as possible. That does it for today, guys. Thank you for your continued support of the channel. Until next time.